So, the spring patch for Battlefield 4 has been out for a few days now, and with it came a lot of major changes to how the weapons handle. Also, we received the Weapon Crate DLC, which includes 5 new weapons: the AN-94, Groza 1, Groza 4, L86A2, and Mare's Leg. Now, I won't be going over all the changes the spring patch brought into the game, but instead I wanted to make a video showing you guys one of the best weapons to use in Battlefield 4. So, what on earth is the best weapon to use in Battlefield 4 right now? For me, it's gotta be the returning AN-94 assault rifle. This weapon was introduced with the Weapon Crate DLC, and it's one that we've seen in previous Battlefield titles before. Now, in Battlefield 3, the AN-94 was an absolute tank. It was a great weapon to use in pretty much all ranges of combat. And the same thing can be said for Battlefield 4's AN-94. It's pretty much a copy-paste from Battlefield 3's version, and that's a good thing. Sure, this gun is good, but it's far from overpowered in my book. Let's take a look at some of the stats the AN-94 has. For the max damage, it does 24.5 damage in close quarter combat per bullet. Pretty standard for an assault rifle in BF4, nothing too special there. Now, as for the minimum damage, it does 18 damage per shot at 60 plus meters, again pretty standard for an assault rifle. Now, the real difference the AN-94 possesses over any other assault rifle in the game is its rate of fire. Full auto rate of fire is 600 rounds per minute, which is pretty low. I think that is about as much as the Scar H has. However, the rate of fire when you're on burst mode is 1200 rounds per minute. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that is the highest rate of fire for any weapon in the game at the moment. Now, if you never played Battlefield 3 before and you didn't get a chance to use the AN-94, then you probably didn't know about its ridiculously high burst rate of fire. And if you have already given the AN-94 a try in Battlefield 4 and you didn't end up liking it, then you probably were using it on full auto. Now, if that is the case, I highly suggest giving this weapon another try, but this time remember to switch it to burst mode. I can't believe how many people I saw using this weapon in full auto mode while playing the other day. This weapon is meant to be used in burst mode, which is why it excels at pretty much all ranges of combat. Now, I think in the gameplay for this video, I got a few kills from at least 100 meters away on people, and because you are firing in burst mode, you don't really have to worry about the recoil too much. At least I didn't have to. I rarely used burst fire weapons in Battlefield 4, but when I started using the AN-94, I noticed my playstyle changed a little bit. I ended up keeping a little bit more distance between me and my enemies, and that is what gave me an advantage. I even found myself going on more streaks with the AN-94 because of this change of playstyle. So, if you're struggling to use the AN-94 in Battlefield 4, definitely make sure to switch to burst fire mode. You'll instantly notice a difference in how this weapon handles. Now, the loadout I tend to use consists of the Cobra Red Dot Sight, Angled Foregrip, Heavy Barrel, and Laser Sight. I found that this setup works the best for controlling the minimal amount of recoil the AN-94 has, as well as getting rid of the horrendous iron sights. So, that is what I believe to be the best gun in Battlefield 4 right now. The AN-94 was one of my favorite assault rifles to use in Battlefield 3, and it just became my favorite one in Battlefield 4 too. If you haven't given this thing a try yet, I highly suggest you do so. Now, if you enjoyed this video, definitely be sure to drop a like rating down below. Also, if you have a suggested weapon for people to start using, be sure to let us know in the comments. It would be cool to get a discussion of different loadouts going down there. Now, besides that, I want to thank you very much for watching the video today. Subscribe for more Battlefield 4 content, and I'll see you in the next one.